I get mental conversations are a great place to start, and I get why Neville taught them, because the world's just mental. And here's what I notice. Mentally, you're going to have conversations. Yes, no, good, bad, right, wrong, he said, she said. What do I say about that? You can't help it. Your state will determine what kind of inner conversations you're capable of hearing and making. You can't make a conversation that you haven't heard. You want to watch a couple split up? Have them watch a lot of stuff about divorce every day for 90 days. If they're a happy couple, if they really are, if they're both in a really goody state, that won't infect them a whole bunch. Maybe not at all. But if they're mental, and I start going, oh, what if he did that? What if she did something? What if all men really are that way? And they start questioning instead of living on a quest. On a quest, going from here to there, I get to hear divinely. In other words, here's how I'm divinely hearing today. I see your post, and I read it, and I hear it as an opportunity to teach. If I had a mental conversation about you in your post, I wouldn't be here. I'd be in my head instead of on your screen. And I invite you to play it. So the problem is people make the echo editing mistake. We know that at howtofeelitreal.com. I think that's the second video. And those are goodies. They're free. Go get them. You didn't come here to edit. When we studied the 12 disciples in Remarkable, one of the things that I noticed, by the way, this is really good shit, I have not found one of them that was dedicated to editing. John is incapable of hearing what doesn't fill his heart with love. Thaddeus only hears and speaks the good news, the gospel. Simon Peter is commanded to only let enter the honorable and dignified, and Neville associated him with hearing. And these are the divine attributes of hearing. And again, we can start with mental conversations. If you notice you had a sucky mental conversation, don't make the echo editing mistake. Notice you're in a shit state. And if you notice you're in a shit state, you can celebrate noticing you're in a shit state, and you can change your identity. And this is where I go, manifestingmasterydeluxe.com. It's 90 days of a little bit of play each day. 90 days, 15 minutes. How much time a day do people waste? This is where I say it's the price of less than a cheap donut. It's way less than the price of a good donut. But most people do not do it. They're just happy figuring it out and forcing. And I'm inviting you to something that we call findings. I have yet to have anyone who actually does the course, not just buys it, but someone who does it, they start finding things. They start making connections they haven't made before. Because we invite you to explore, not settle for an explanation. So that's manifestingmasterydeluxe.com. One more bit. Never do anything to fix anything. That's force. Fixing is force. And I invite you to never, ever force. I invite you to find opportunities. So the state of happy, loving teacher speaking to you now. You want to know what state you're in? Your state finds opportunities. This one, the opportunity is to teach. Another one is an opportunity to play ball with the pops. And another one is to grow the garden of life with Victoria. What opportunities am I seeing? What opportunities are seeking me out? That lets you know what identity you're really in. All right. MMD people, you guys will get this one way. You guys that join us will get it in another way soon. And I invite you to get out of your own way. See ya.